Hello everyone, my name is Sharon and thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. It's called Maddie's Scrapbooking. I have a new album today that I want to show you. This one is, I think it looks, I was going for very vintage and I think I achieved that. That was the goal anyway, and I didn't, because the paper is so busy on the front. But one of my favorite pages out of the collection, I didn't put a lot of embellishments, and I kept the colors pretty simple. But, excuse me, I wanted to tie in these colors with some of these that are on the page here. And then I have let's see, they're all from Wild Orchid Crafts. The title is Memories, and I have some metal pieces in there just for a little bit of different type of texture. And then I have a simple but well, it's satin and has the little nibs on each side of it. The spine is a faux leather. It's a scrapbooking paper. And the back cover is the same paper as the front. And I put a journaling spot down there so you could date it or name it, or if you present it as a gift. Or if you keep it for yourself. It'd make a nice album in your bookcase or on your coffee table. As a beautiful centerpiece. Well, let's go on inside. We'll try to do this relatively quickly, so I have to brush away my little things as we go. Here's my front pocket. Oh, I need to mention that this album is made based on Christine's, she's Scrappin' Rabbit on eBay, and she's in the TPHH group with me. She created this album, and try as I might to follow her design completely, I did end up, even she said she wasn't going to make a tutorial for it, that, you could, make your own pockets and flips and flaps and so forth. And I asked her if I could make one like she did, and she gave me permission to use it. So again, you can look for her on eBay. She's Scrappin' Rabbit. She's got a lot of beautiful albums, and she makes amazing tutorials. I've used her tutorials in the past, and some of them repeatedly. They're wonderful. She does a very she does a great job. She's got a lot of interactivity in her albums, and they're just amazing. I can't praise them enough. Okay, so here is a booklet that I made in front. This one is quite large. Oh, I don't know. I always forget by the time I get to this point. Okay, just the paper itself is 5 1/4 by 7 1/2, so it's quite large, and you can see there's a little sparkle there, and then flowers in the cushion parts. There's that, and then on the back side is the other. I believe the left side of this sheet of paper. So there's that. You can put, you can put 5 by 7s in there, or 4 by 6s, whatever you like. You can crop a couple and put 2 on each page. A lot of different, excuse me, a lot of different choices and options there. This page has a, let's see if I can get to it here, with the album leaning one way and my So here's a little, I made a little belly band. I made a small little tag, double-sided. All of my tags in this album are double-sided, and I have tons and tons of magnets. I cut, get back down here. I have a lot of, I put a lot of journaling spots in here, different sizes and shapes, and they're just a lot of die cuts. We'll look at them as we go along. Here is a small pocket and a tag. Here's a couple of good sized mats. And there's that lady. I put some blues over here because my chair over there is blue. And so that's why that's like that. Snap shut very tightly. Here's another larger pocket with two mats, double-sided. These are tall. I tried to make them as large as I could. The mats are all quite large. Well, I won't say all of them, but you know, most of them. Just depending upon the size of the pocket or the space that I put it on. This is a double-sided and magnetized waterfall. Plus, I have this seam binding that I hand dyed and to coordinate with these papers to tie it with. And I have ample room on there. It's going to be kind of at an angle because I need one hand to flip up the pages and I need the other hand here on my tripod handle so that I can flip and move up and down with the pages. So there's that. I probably shouldn't take the time to tie that, but I just wanted you to see how easy it is, and it still makes a really cute little bow. Over here I have another journaling spot, and I have this dress form. I really like that, and the colors in here are neat, I think. Here's an old-fashioned hat. Like I said, this album is very vintage. Here, let's try this. And so that opens up, and this opens up, and you can see I have this punch border over here. My punches are the same, my border punches are the same throughout the album. I have, these are some Heartfelt Creations die cuts, and I kept them simple. I just wanted them to be black. I didn't want any other colors in there because then it would have been too much going on. I made these die cuts that you can place anywhere that you want for journaling, whatever you want to do with them. And then I made this spread all the same paper. And this, and then this. It just kind of flows over. This is not a flap. Don't try to don't try to open it up. Excuse me again. It's a pocket. So, but I kept this same row going the same direction. Here's another large mat. Then over here is how do I want to do this? This flips down, and then I have a little booklet in here that's matted on all sides. Fits right in that little pocket. Here's that pretty page. Whoops. And then, now I should have done this to begin with, but here's the front. And here's another one. Whoops. Here's another one of those pretty die cuts. You can place your photo in there or whatever you want to do, and then glue it down in just, you know, some of these little spots, and it'll stay very nicely and give your photo or note, if you put a note, or just even this journaling thing, it give it a nice, see this nice little border on, and give it an accented side. So, and that's held with a lot of magnets. This page is, this is a double pocket. As you can see, one is smaller than the other, and I made it that way on purpose. I didn't exactly follow, I believe Christine had a flip down here, and but I just wanted to pocket because I had a flip down over here on this side. So here's a couple mats. And let's see. This is all of the same page. As you can see, it's got the script across there. So even though you're seeing the blue glittery stuff, and by the way, this doesn't, it doesn't flake off. I'm really happy about that, because that's kind of annoying when it does happen. Anyway, it is of the same page. I try to keep, you know, a nice spread going across my front view, you know, the open view. This is a vertical, well, it's an accordion is what it is. It's a different take on Christine's vertical waterfall, but I alternated those black pages and I liked how that turned out. So let's see, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 places. Wow, I'm sorry. 13 places for 4x6 photos. And again, I have a hand-dyed seam binding. I just love how that looked. I thought it turned out well. You never know. I mean, you get these ideas and you try to make something, but you never know how it's going to turn out. So, and like I said, this was a different take on Christine's vertical album, but I wanted to do mine this way. Hers was lovely, but I just had a different idea. And I think she wouldn't mind anybody wanting to, you know, kind of change it up. She has told me that she likes to see other people's take on her ideas and tutorials. Here is a small double-sided mat, and this is well, I guess it's a Heartfelt. It's from the Regal Borders and Dies, I think. I can't recall exactly, but that's what that's from. And I did make that with an additional layer on the top of the black, so because I wanted it to kind of stand out. And then I left this whole page just plain without anything there. And then these pages match. Over here is, on the front, I am going to do the front this time. Here is another one of the Heartfelt Creations dies. And I made another little, this is craft cardstock, but I thought the craft paper went real well with this, and black wouldn't have really done very well with that. Besides, it's much easier to see your writing on the craft paper. Cardstock rather. And so this is I wanted to bring the outside cover pages back to the inside, so that's why I brought these in. And then up here is a flip up page, and here is a little booklet that's a flip-up booklet. Left this page plain so you can add a large photo there. And again, like I said, these can be placed anywhere. Or you can take them out. I punched my borders to match, and everything is all inked. Over here is 2 pockets. At the top is a large photo mat that matches the paper collection, or the particular page. Here's a different, horizontal mat, and here's a little tag album with a cloth button, or not cloth button, but cloth brad on it. And I did put this little piece back there so that the brad doesn't really show. And then you can write journal on those. This page has, this is a flip out here. It looks like a pocket, but it's a flip out. So you can do, you can put some narrower photos there, or maybe some memorabilia. I put a, let me zoom down here a little bit. If I can find my button. It blends with this paper pretty well. It's almost, you really got to kind of look for it, but I kept it far enough away from this edge and that edge. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I even took a drink before I started this. That you can still cover this up with a photo if you wanted to, if you don't care for it to be there. On the side is a large tag and mat. Let me. Oh dear. Here we go. A large mat with a decorative edge, and it's a good size. I think it's something like 7.5 tall, probably by 5 inches wide or so. So you can get, a good size photo on there. Here is a little bit different. I wanted to try making one of these, so I die cut this and that, and I also used the die to make the black piece. So it's double layered. There's not, I mean, you can journal a little bit on there. Maybe you can stick some sticky notes or something on there that you like. This is almost an exact duplicate of the first one. It's the same size. And the pocket matches. I tried to tie that in and create it so that it looked like. So that's just a different little element for you to play with. And like I said, I tried to, it's very heavy, it's strong, it's durable, it's just, it's amazing. I thought it's, not so much how I created it, but the strength of this album is tremendous. I used all my best glues and inks, and the only thing I didn't do on the inside was put, a lot of flowers, because a lot of times that takes away from your photos, and I really wanted this to concentrate on maybe your a heritage album, or a family album, something special. Maybe it was, your grandparents' wedding or something like that. I thought this could just really pertain to a lot of different occasions. So I'll leave you with that thought, and hope you come to see me when I have it listed on eBay. Hope you all have a great day and a great weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.